Welcome to Perfect Harmony channel. Here are today's top stories.
In a bold overnight move, the Israel Defense Forces targeted key Hezbollah sites in Beirut, ramping up tensions in the region. Meanwhile, in a world filled with uncertainty, North Korea is sending troops to back Russia. The South Korean military is now broadcasting warnings to North Korean soldiers and civilians that they could be sent to Russia on a one-way trip at any moment. In a fascinating twist from the past, a recent study reveals that a massive meteorite, much larger than the one that caused the dinosaurs' extinction, struck Earth billions of years ago and may have been pivotal in the emergence of life. And here's a fun fact from the world of paleontology. Researchers in China have discovered the smallest dinosaur egg fossil ever. This tiny egg, measuring just 29 millimeters, smaller than a marble, has been linked to a new species and has set a new world record.
In a decisive overnight operation, the Israel Defense Forces (IDF) targeted critical Hezbollah sites in Beirut, heightening tension in the region. According to the IDF, this strike concentrated on Hezbollah naval unit, arming at key weapons storage facility and command centers located deep underground.
The naval unit is reportedly essential to Hezbollah's strategy, featuring fast boats and training facilities aimed at launching attacks on Israeli naval forces and disrupting maritime operations in Israeli waters. The IDF emphasized the importance of minimizing civilian casualties, providing targeted warnings to residents in nearby areas before the airstrikes commenced. With support from the Navy and the Intelligence Directorate, the operation effectively neutralized Hezbollah's underground infrastructure, disrupting their plans and conveying a strong message.
In a divided world, North Korea is deploying troops to support Russia, all while keeping the public in the dark about the truth.
Recently, the South Korean military started broadcasting warnings to North Korean soldiers and residents, indicating that they could be sent by the Kim regime to Russia for certain death at any moment. On October 21st, the military informed North Korean residents through the program Voice of Freedom that soldiers were being sent to the front lines of the Russia-Ukraine conflict. Reports from South Korea's Jungang-ilbo indicate that North Korean media's silence has prompted the South to engage in psychological warfare through broadcasting, exposing military dealings between North Korea and Russia.
The primary audience for this broadcast is North Korean soldiers. If they learn about potential deployments or hear of deaths and desertion, it may create significant psychological shock.
On October 17th, Ukrainian President Zelensky confirmed the presence of North Korean soldiers in the conflict, with 6 reported dead near Donetsk, and 18 soldiers have fled to safety. North Korean authorities have denied providing weapons to Russia, but have remained silent about sending troops, not disclosing the truth to their citizens. Analysts suggest that the silence may be due to evidence revealed by the South Korean National Intelligence Service. Admitting to troop deployment could lead to unrest and increase pressure on Kim Jong-un.
A new study suggests that the massive meteorite that struck Earth billions of years ago may have played a crucial role in creating life. The S2 meteorite, 200 times larger than the one that wiped out the dinosaurs, hit South Africa 3 billion years ago.
Researchers at Harvard University say evidence of this impact is still visible today in the Barberton Greenstone Belt in southeastern Africa. Furthermore, Nadja Drabon, the lead author of the study and an early Earth geologist, explained that impact events are often perceived as catastrophic for life, but what this study is highlighting is that these impacts would have had benefits to life, especially early on. These impacts might have actually allowed life to flourish.
The meteorite caused massive tsunami, lifting iron from the ocean floor. This iron combined with the meteor's phosphorus, creating ideal conditions for bacteria to flourish.
After analyzing 214 rock samples, researchers discovered that instead of completely eradicating life, the meteor's impact may have contributed to its rejuvenation. They concluded, "Our work indicates that, on a global scale, early life may have benefited from an influx of nutrients and electron donors, as well as the creation of new environments due to major impact events."
a team of researchers from China has discovered the smallest dinosaur eggs fossil ever found, which is associated with a new species. This tiny egg measures just 29 millimeters in diameter, making it smaller than a marble, and it has now set a world record.
In 2021, at a construction site in Guangzhou, scientists from the China University of Geosciences and the Institute of Vertebrate Paleontology and Paleoanthropology discovered a nest containing 6 dinosaur eggs. These fossils date back over 80 million years, providing valuable insights into how these ancient creatures lived and nested. If you haven't heard of Guangzhou, it's one of the richest dinosaur egg fossil sites in the world. Now it has revealed an entirely new dinosaur species, altering our understanding of dinosaurs in Asia. The team utilized advanced tools such as electron microscopy and 3D scanning to examine the eggs without causing any damage. After 3 years of meticulous research, they have named the newly discovered species Miniolithus ganzoensis.
That's a wrap for today's edition of Perfect Harmony Journal. We want to hear from you. Share thoughts on the show or suggest topic you'd like us to dive into by commenting below. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you again soon.